breaking celebrity news with the Cyrus family and Noah, her mom, Tish, and Dominic Purcell, and that love triangle. We cover some crypto success going on. We talk about taking risks between $1 million and $1 billion, all the health benefits of hydrogen water, and so much more on this week's episode. Let's go ahead and get into it.
True.
So this weekend, basically, I went to my buddy Chance's, really good friend of mine. He had some people over, played some darts. We also had a fire pit, talked about life. I
That's
hadn't seen
fun.
him. Yeah, I hadn't seen him in quite a while. Oh, he's my buddy that I was telling you about going to Thailand with.
Oh, that
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah. So,
That's fun.
so yeah, I hadn't seen him. Crazy next door neighbor, moved in right when we were like getting ready to move out. And it's so weird saying the story twice since you already heard it.
Okay, keep going.
So yeah, he moved in, and I think like maybe it was about a week after he came out of his house during a Bronco football game. I think I was going to another party. I didn't know him at the time, but the very first time I met him, like pretty sure it was a blue and orange wig. It was a mullet, Broncos colors, blue and orange. He had a jersey on, and I just can't remember if he had face paint or not, but just like complete crazy Bronco psychopath looking dude.
Psychopath.
It was the weirdest
That's
thing. It was like I felt like that was the closest I could be to a Broncos game, like actually being there, but like not actually being there, because that's how they
yeah.
dress up and stuff. So, super cool dude. Became best friends ever since then, which has been awesome. He's just a super awesome guy. Has a 3-year-old now, married. So like
Wow. Wow.
I've seen him go from single life, buying his first house next to mine, meeting the girl of his dreams, getting married, has a sweet, cool little
Dang.
3-year-old boy named Lakin. He's awesome. So yeah, been in my life for a long time.
Oh, that's wild. And then
Yeah.
you guys hung out this weekend.
Yeah. So they just kind of had like a little get together barbecue thing, did that. And then other than that, I didn't really do too much. It was pretty chill. So,
Yeah, there's nothing like these weekly catch-ups that like make me feel like my life is a little boring.
I mean, you just getting over being sick, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, that was not fun at all. I
What
hate
did
that
you
more than
eat
anything.
while you were sick?
What while I was soup,
Just soup.
pretty much, yeah. I just had like soup and nothing fun or crazy. But yeah, what I'm like, I don't even know what I did last weekend. I hung out with some friends, and that's pretty much it. You know what, though, is a fun weekly update, actually. A couple of years ago, well, we'll see if this is a fun weekly update, but a couple of years ago, I invested money into crypto, and I've like spread it out a little bit. I have like my one main one that I have money in that's like just solid and always gonna be there. And then I have like my other little guys, and all those little guys immediately went to shit after I invested in them.
Yeah.
And I was so mad and sad. But I've just left them there because I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I'm not, what am I gonna do now with this? But they've actually been going up. Finally, 2 years
Mm-hmm.
later. And I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. So now I'm back like surface level of like where
Yeah.
I started. So that was exciting. And now I'm like back to like fully obsessing over it. And like I haven't looked at it in like 2 years because it's just been like trash.
That's the
And
the best
then,
though, is that you left it and like forgot about it.
yeah,
Now it's like it's like finding couch money when you're like a kid. You're like, oh,
yeah.
$1 in between the couch. And it's like,
Well, now I'm hoping it keeps going up though, because I'm like, now I'm just surface level. So I'm like, okay, I need to make a little money off of this. Hopefully I make money off of crypto, but we'll see.
it's going up right now.
It
Crypto
freaking
is
better.
It will. It's going to keep going up. Probably. It's going to be interesting the next, month or so to see what happens with it. So,
We'll see. Do you have any money in crypto?
I've pulled all my crypto out so far. I've gone up and down
Mm.
with it. The last one I made money on was Shiba
Oh, that's
coin.
going up. That's what I
Oh,
have.
good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
bought it at like I think it was like 0.00. I can't remember if
Oh,
there was
I
two
don't
zeros or
ask me that
three
question.
zeros. It was like two
Mm.
or three zeros is when I bought it. And I bought it for like $50. I can't remember how many shares I had, but when I sold it, I actually missed. It had gone up to like 60 something dollars. Um,
Mm.
is that right? Yeah, $60. I don't know. I did this long ago. Anyways, it went up or 60 cents. It went up to 60 cents. That's why I'm confusing myself.
Okay.
Which was huge. I think my payout at that time from on $50 was like 11 grand. It was
Oh,
so
damn.
yeah, well, it was insane. I think a buddy of mine made like 80 grand on like a few
Yeah.
dollars. But he bought back like 0.0008 or something. It was like ridiculous. But
Yeah.
but then I like waited and they had a huge drop. It actually dropped back down to like 30 cents. And I think I sold it at like 27 cents. So because I was like, oh no, it's gonna crash again. And I need to so I sold it all. Well, not all of it. I kept a little bit, but I eventually sold it later down. But I think I made like 4,200 bucks, something like
That's
that when I sold
nice.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I mean,
that was the
that's the way to
biggest move I've
go.
ever done.
I,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Hopefully that happens again.
I mean, who knows? Maybe you get one that takes off, and all of a sudden you're one of those crypto boys, and you got like $1 billion.
I would love to be a crypto boy.
See?
That'd be amazing.
Hell yeah, I'm down. No, that'd be cool. But yeah, so I'm excited for you. But no, I don't have any crypto right now.
Thanks. Oh, I have it scattered.
Good. Play. That's what you should do. There's new coins all the time, and you never know. Some of them crash, and maybe you make a little bit. But if you're only putting like 10 to 50 bucks here and there, or $100, it's like not a huge
Yeah.
loss. But
A little more, but yeah.
I'm just saying, like every time you get a new crypto, you throw, oh, this
I
one's
know.
cool, another hundred,
I
another
know.
hundred.
Yeah.
It
Pretty
was a little
bouncy.
bit more freaking bougie.
Like it's a little because I lost it is the problem. I'm like, if it was $50, I would not be holding on to it for 2 more years.
No, I get it. It makes sense. Now it's going up, so you can watch it every day. That's exciting.
Yeah, let's hope. Are you gonna take away this trending topic?
What do you mean take him away? Take him away.
No, take it away. Like you take it
Oh,
away.
yeah, I'll talk about it. So, um, first of all, I love how messed up sometimes. That
Where are
does
you
not sound
going
good.
with this?
That was definitely the
Wait, you
wrong way to
just
start that
started
sentence.
that? You love how you have to finish it now. Complete your sentence. I love how messed up.
This is actually kind of bad now that I think about it, because I actually don't really wish this on anybody. It came out wrong, but what I was gonna say is I love how that when things like get messed up in some of these high end celebrities, I was gonna say it's a little enjoyable, but that does not sound
That
real good.
is, that is so. I'm glad you corrected yourself because that is not nice.
No, it is not.
This is a wild story, and we're talking about it because it's a wild story. But we do not wish this upon anyone, Rado.
I know, I agree. It is wild, and I'm sure the majority of people have seen something about it. And if you haven't, I'm about to blow your mind. But nonetheless, the Cyrus family is back in the news, but this time it has nothing to do with Hannah Montana. Isn't that crazy?
Miley, with my girl Miley. I
Yeah.
love her.
Yeah, she's chill. So here's the dish. Outlets have confirmed, and the story gets crazier and crazier as things go on. But Tish had married back in October the Dominic. What is his last name?
I actually don't know. Let me look this
Well,
up
he's
really
on
quick.
prison. He's the Prison Break guy. Dominic. Yeah, let me know what that is.
Oh, Purcell's?
Yeah, Dominic
Dominic
Purcell's. He's the Prison
is that
Break
how you
guy.
say it?
Hmm.
That is where he's from.
Yeah,
Oh my god. I loved that show.
Prison Break was great. He was phenomenal in
Yeah,
it,
I
and I'm
cannot
happy.
believe that.
Yeah, I'm happy for Tish and him.
Are you?
well, I mean, they're 2 years apart. Seems like a pretty normal marriage. Nothing out of the ordinary, except for one
Mm,
thing.
yeah. Yeah.
Um, Apparently, Noah, the youngest Cyrus, was dating Dominic for a while.
I don't think she's the youngest Cyrus.
Are you sure? There's a
I think there's
brother.
another little brother under her.
So there's four of them, not three of them.
Well, there's
I think
there's
the brother.
Trace, who is the oldest. That's from not with Billy Ray though. And
Oh,
then there's Brandy, and then there's Miley, and then I think it's Noah, and then I think it's Brayden
okay. So
or
maybe there's
Brent
one more.
something.
So the youngest female, Cyrus.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
So
okay. Back to you. You were right though. Noah is the youngest, so it actually goes Brandy first, and then it says Trace, and then it's uh Miley, then Brayson. I
yeah,
didn't know that was his name, and then it's
and then
Noah.
it's Noah. So yeah, Noah is the youngest, and she's dating a dude that's the same age as her mom, Dominic. And apparently they'd been dating for
Yeah,
like 3 or 4 months. Also,
that's wild.
it's not like it was
I
just a
mean,
fling.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't think the age difference is the craziest part of the story, but a
Um,
little bit, I guess.
what do you feel is the craziest part of the story?
Is that she was dating him and now he's married to her mom.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what, yeah, 100%. I just like, I thought you meant like between those two, like that there was something crazy between
I
Noah and
mean,
him dating, and I was like,
oh,
what's crazier
no.
than
No, I'm just saying, yeah, 30 years is a huge age gap, but like, I mean, to each their own if that's what
yeah?
makes her happy, you know?
I mean, what do you expect though? Like, you're dating a 20-something-year-old. You're almost
Not to have your mom go marry him. What do you expect? I don't think that's like the only outcome in this situation.
it's messed up however you look at it, but let me take her mom out of the equation real quick. If it was another woman, just period, I'm saying you've got Noah who's 24 years old, and then you've got Dominic who's 56. Okay, there's more than a
It sounds like he's the lucky one in the situation.
if you'd let me get to my point. um what do you expect when he is around somebody that is actually the same age as him, has been through the same era, there's probably the same things growing up, has probably more in common, like besides, like having a young, attractive, person. I get it. There can be attraction. Like, trust me, if I'm 65 years old and there's a 27-year-old beautiful woman that wants to date me, like, I'm not going to complain. Will we really match up and understand each other? Probably not. Like, probably not. So that's what I'm saying. But it's messed up. Either way you look
It
at it.
is messed up.
I think the other kind of crazy thing. So here's one thing I do know is when she actually married him, like half of the brothers and sisters went and half of them didn't. I know Miley was there.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's
Yeah, Noah obviously was not there.
yeah, like you're gonna watch your man walk down the aisle.
That's weird. That's all just weird. And they weren't even together. Trish and him weren't even together that long, right? Like less than a year or something before they got married.
Probably something like that. Um,
Let it be.
here's what's even crazier to me now as like time has gone on is that
Yeah, I saw that. That she's like refusing communication or whatever and just wants it to blow over. That sounds not healthy.
It's not.
That's wild.
And I feel like,
If that's true, that's like insane that you like don't want to talk that out.
let me ask you a question. So, if a mother and daughter were having issues, I feel, in my perspective, I feel like daughters sometimes get mad at their moms, don't want to talk to them very often at times. But I feel like a mother to be like shutting her child out, I feel like that's ridiculous.
It's probably if it's like we all know not to believe everything we read. So it's
Right.
probably a little mixture of
Touche.
both though. Like they're just like not wanting to speak to each other at all.
That
I
is
don't
true.
know.
That is true. That makes sense.
Um do you want to go on to our would you rather questions?
Hmm. This is crazy.
Okay.
This first question, I love this first question. This is
I
insane.
know, and I have thought about this a lot actually. So I saw someone post this on TikTok too, and I thought it was a really good question. So, would you rather be guaranteed to get $1 million, or would you rather flip a coin for $1 billion?
I get way too in thought in these questions.
I know, I know.
Did you too? Did
I
you think hard on this
Yeah,
one?
I thought a lot about it, and I know what I would do, but I was curious what you would do.
This is one to ponder on, is the problem. I'm going to give you two quick answers of where my mind goes. If you give me $1 million now, if I'm good enough with it, I can probably make more on it, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really a smart choice. But
Mm-hmm.
you still got to work to turn that $1 million into something, and you could potentially
That can,
lose
$1
it
million dollars can go. Yeah, it can go quick.
very quick, especially nowadays. I feel like $1 million now is like $100,000 back in like the
I
1940s.
know.
I'm pretty sure it's
I
close.
know. Yeah.
So yeah, but I could take the chance, get $1 billion, and then I really don't have to try and turn it into anything.
I
If I
know.
got it, then I'm good. Like I can live on a billion
I
dollars.
know.
So, but if I get nothing, I gotta work a little bit harder. I'm gonna risk that shit. Give me that 50-50.
You are.
You know what? I feel like I'm at an age right now where I work my ass off anyways, and I can find a way to be comfortable in maybe another 10 to 15 years, we hope. And I'm okay working that. So give me the chance. I'll take it.
I think I would. I think I hate saying this, but I think I would pick the $1 million so that I don't have the anxiety of it. It's. I mean, like you said, you can invest more,
Mm-hmm.
figure it out. Um, the stress of like knowing that I could have had $1 million and then I gambled it and like didn't have anything,
Mm-hmm.
I would like. I'd be so sad. So I would just pick
I
$1 million.
mean, that's the smart,
I
like, way to go. That's the 90% way to go. But here's the thing, I'm not 10%.
But I
That's a
like
risk
the
taker.
risk.
Mm-hmm. See?
I like the risk taking though. I want to be that
Okay.
person,
Do
but
you
I'm
have
just not. I know
do you have
I
a
know
quarter on
Alex
you?
would be the I don't have a quarter.
No way.
I know Alex would definitely choose the flip a coin one. So,
Here's what we're gonna do. So I have a quarter. So
okay.
do you get to pick which one you want it to land on and it's the billion, or is it a billion is heads, tails you lose?
I mean, I was going to pick heads anyway, so
Okay.
let's just say $1 billion is heads.
Okay. But
So,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay. So you haven't chosen yet. This is think as hard as you can right now. Okay. And decide if you would still take the
I'm
million.
picking the million.
Okay. So we're gonna find out right now if you would have lost or if you walk away with 1 million because you lost 1 billion,
Okay. I
or
know.
and then does this flip also go for me? We'll do one flip for both of us. It's the same.
Heads is just the billion,
Okay.
regardless. So it would have
Oh,
been
so if
if
it's
he gets
okay, got you. So if it's tails, I lose. If it's heads, I win. Okay, that's right. It's just me.
yes.
All right.
Yes.
So I'm gonna flip, catch, put
That
it on the hand.
that took a lot of brain power.
Sorry, I forgot that you get the million no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Come on, freaking baby. Heads, I'm a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got
Yeah.
your $1 million payout,
Mm-hmm. Like, and this will decide if I would have gotten $1 billion or not.
and if I'm walking away a loser,
Yeah. Let's see it. Is it heads? You can't see the shit.
I'm turning it.
I still can't see it.
It's tails. It means I have nothing.
It wasn't tails.
Yeah.
I couldn't see. See, there you go. That's why. Like, no way. I would be so sad. See,
I'm
you don't
sad
have anything, and I have
I
a
didn't even
million.
win anything. Period.
I know. So isn't that a crazy question?
Damn. Okay. I'm taking the million.
Well, there's. Okay, now you are. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, second one.
This next one, I picked on purpose because I actually really want to know which life you would choose if you had a choice. Because I know what your life is now, but I want to know if you had a choice, what would it be? Would you rather go to bed at 9 p.m. every night or 3 a.m. every night?
Are there any stipulations like
It's
you would
just
never
like
be tired?
no, it's just like you go to bed at those times. Your body just goes to bed. I don't know if
I'm gonna
it
pick 3 a.m.
means you still would pick 3 a.m.
Yeah. Like if I had nothing to
That
do or
is
anything going on or
crazy.
I had a lot of stuff to do, I'm I'm a night owl. I don't want my next day to start. I think
That
really,
is crazy. Okay, obviously everyone knows I picked 9 p.m., but
yeah,
I just want to know what you
yeah.
um would you rather be shown love through gifts or through words of affirmation?
Yo, bring me them gifts, baby. I give me all the stuff. I know you love me if you give me gifts. You don't have to tell
Uh-huh.
me you love me. It's fine. You want to show me with all the
Mhm.
gifts in the world. I'm all about it. Listen,
That's a hard
I don't
one.
expect anything. Trust me. But you want to do it?
Yeah.
I'll take the gifts.
Yeah, that's a hard one. I automatically want to pick gifts, but like really down to it, I think it'd be words of affirmation for me.
Yeah, you and every other woman basically in the world.
I just want to know that I'm like the best and needed, you
Yeah.
know?
That's like the woman's
It's not that.
mentality is they need the reassurance of how much they're loved. I mean, there are those girls out there that are like, the gold diggers. It's different. Like, yo, give me my stuff. But
I think you can be both.
yeah, I get it. I just feel like I know you guys want gifts, but I know words of affirmation are at least somewhat important. Period.
I think a lot of girls would pick gifts, to be honest.
I want to make this a loophole.
I am struggling. Like, I want to say gifts, but like, really down to it, I would love just to be told how loved I am all day.
I again, I'm a size 12 shoe. I take any vacations around the world that you want to take me on. I'm
Okay.
open to
All
all of them.
right. All right. At least we know your answer. Um, would you rather let a spider climb all over you or a snake slither across you? Curious about this answer too, because obviously you don't care about spiders. But what about snakes?
Um, a,
Do you care about
a
snakes?
snake will make me jump more than a spider will.
Shut up. Really?
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
because
I would pick a snake for sure.
yeah, well, here's the thing with a spider. Like, if I see it, usually I can just flick it off real quick. It's whatever. The
Mm.
problem, and they're not really gonna bite you or anything unless there's like some sort of threat or whatever. So
Yes,
like,
they are.
no, I mean like if you're like you see it and you're like trying to like do something weird, like they might bite you. But if you're just like whack or flick or whatever, nothing's gonna happen.
Spiders bite. That's what they do. Here's my thing with spiders versus snakes is like spiders are small enough and fast enough that they can be on you without you knowing it, which is the craziest thing. I hate that thought so much. Like you can have spiders on you and not know it or see it, and that's just creepy. Like if you see a spider and then you like go to hit it and then you don't know where it's at. That's so awful. With a snake, you can clearly see the snake, and it's not like it's a secret thing. Like snakes, you can read their language and like body language. Like they're not like Snakes are chill. They're not that.
Yeah, but again, what if a snake?
Certain ones, sure, but
Well, what if a snake slithered across your leg and you didn't expect it, and it made you freak out a little bit, and you jumped and kind of kicked it, but it didn't go anywhere, and then it bit you because you were messing with it because it's big.
that's the same thing you can say with a spider, except you're more likely to see a snake and not have it slither across you than you are to have a spider on you. How many times have you ever had a spider on you, and how many times have you ever had a snake on you?
I'm just saying, if I had the choice, those spider can
Snake.
go on. Well, we're
Interesting.
very different opinions on that one.
We've had different answers for all of these.
That has been true. That's the first.
Uh, this next one too. I'm wondering what you're gonna say. Would you rather swim in the ocean at night, knowing a shark could be nearby, or spend the night in a house you believed was haunted?
I can't fucking see in the water at night, so you better believe there's no way in hell I'm gonna be in fucking ocean water at midnight when I can see where I'm at in a haunted house, like the likelihood of a ghost thing, whatever. But at the same time, like I can see a chair flying at me. I can see shit moving in the walls. I can't see in the water. That's scarier than anything.
Yeah, I don't know which one I'd pick.
You can go swim in the dark black water, and then something's gonna rub against your leg, and then what?
Yeah, you know, I at first I was really thinking the shark because it was like
Yeah, let me hear
the
why.
chances of that. Well, because I was like, first of all, sharks are
Yep. Mm-hmm.
okay. Let me not explain the sharks. I am so scared of like scary movies that have to do with like haunted, demonic. I cannot watch that. True crime or anything like that. I can watch that all day and I'm into it because they're real and you see them and like all the things. When it's like haunted shit that's like things you can't see really or whatever or messing with it, I hate that more than anything. So I was like, I do not want to be in a haunted house at all. But picturing myself in the ocean at night is
I just want you to think about how that child got bit in that aquarium.
well, he's probably acting freaking psycho, but true. I know. I see all those shark videos where it's like in the ocean and it's like, don't swim away, push the nose. I'm like, no way that is happening. I guess I'll pick the haunted house, but I would need like someone to stay with me. I can't do that by myself.
I'm glad I could change your mind.
You did change my mind, actually. I was really going to go with the shark. I still kind of want to go with the shark, but
Are you
I'll
thinking
go with
about
the
that
haunted
dark
house.
water where you can't see, and all of a sudden you see a fin go,
It's just, yeah.
and then you're like,
You honestly, it was when you said you can't see. That's when I really thought like, oh yeah,
all right,
you won't be able to really
let me
see.
ask you one last thing on that. When you're thinking about it, are you thinking about like you're swimming offshore and everything and like kind of out in the water a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, different context. You're literally swimming out in the middle of the ocean and there's no land around you or the
Well,
haunted house.
no, yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously. Well, here's the thing too is the question didn't say all night. It could just be like for a little bit.
Either way, imagine you're out in the
All night
water.
in a haunted house.
Okay, either way.
Yeah, the dark ocean's
Scary as
terrifying.
hell.
You're right.
And then
Okay, I'll pick a haunted house, but I don't want to. I hate this question now.
I love it. Um, well, that brings the end of our 30-ish something minute podcast. For everybody that didn't get to see, it was really about 3.5 hours as we dealt with the wild technical uh, cats. There's a million things. It was definitely crazy. But again, we do want to remind everybody where you guys can find us pretty much on every podcast platform: Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Go check them out. We also have YouTube Shorts now. That's a thing. YouTube Shorts. Yes, but definitely check us out on TikTok, on Instagram. Everything is Simply Subjective. You guys can email us at simplysubjectivepodcast.com and check out the live show Thursdays, 6:30 p.m. PST.